not in the black world and it's not really in the white world, it's somewhere in between.
Featured in the documentary Everyday Sunshine, Gwen Stefani is one of several performers who agrees that Fishbone isn't like any other genre you'll hear.
We wanted to be known as individuals, not as cats belonging to a neighborhood. We wanted to be known for playing music.
Co-producer and co-director of the film, Chris Metzler, says Fishbone not only blends its style of music with rock, punk, and funk, but also sets out to challenge political order and racial stereotypes.
I think the thing that's really interesting about Fishbone is that they take all comers. It doesn't matter what your political beliefs are or whatever. It's like, let's come in, have a good time, talk about our differences, and through that maybe we'll have kind of a greater tolerance or understanding. I think that's the kind of a core message.
Norwood Fisher, his brother Philip Fisher, Kendall Jones, Christopher Dowd, Walter Kibbe II, and Angelo Moore dived into the white-dominated punk scene, determined to be accepted as themselves and to do their own thing.
I wish every day the sun would shine, take me to another place.
Everyday Sunshine traces the band's history back into the Reagan era, showing love and passion for all by using their music. Everyday Sunshine debuted in Los Angeles, and the band actually performed at the Electric Theater in St. George 8 years ago.
That was just a really neat experience because, St. George is a lot different than Los Angeles, and so we were wondering how would the film play here, and we met a really kind of enthusiastic audience. We were lucky enough to have the band kind of do a concert after that, so it was kind of like the Fishbone kind of leaping off the screen to perform, and then from there, the film screened at about 150 film festivals around the world, and then was on PBS and Netflix and things starting in 2012.
DOCUTAH director Phil Tuckett said Fishbone made the film festival come alive in its first year.
It elevated the whole thing to I don't even know what to call it. It was like so mind-blowing to know so much about the guys that then you saw on stage. And the band was great too. They acted like they were at the Hollywood Bowl, even though they were in St. George on Sunday, and put on a performance for the ages. And so I always had in the back of my mind that as we got further into our festival growth, that we would have that film to show again.
For its encore performance, Fishbone is back and will be playing again at the newly remodeled venue. The band will be on hand to meet and greet ticket holders, as well as perform a live concert after the documentary.
And now it's kind of a redux, in the sense that we'll have a screening of the film, a Q&A, and then the band will perform, and hopefully we'll just kind of tear the roof off on Saturday night in St. George.
But I'm kind of a garden variety 70-year-old guy, but I'm hip too, I'm cool, and I know a good thing when I see it. And Fishbone in performance connected to Everyday Sunshine, the documentary. You can't get any better than that.
In St. George, Melissa Anderson, CEC News.